Exciting to get this wonderfully refurbished building back up and running here in Cavan Town, and to get the arts and music and drama back to the people of Cavan Town after a dreadful 18 months for everyone in this sector. A lot of money was spent. The roof, it has kept all its old character, but all the rooms, dressing rooms, you know, now are all done up. So we're just looking forward to introducing it to artists, to know that this space is here to perform, and for the people of Cavan, the audience, to take back, I suppose, ownership of the Townhall, and for me and the management team here to work with them to try and cater for their needs across all the art forms, whether that's music, dance, drama, exhibitions, or whatever that may be. So.
Widows of fortune, thieves of romance and goodwill, crime-scented villains with hearts born to ransack and kill. I've been back and forth from Cavan the last 13, 14 years, primarily the friendship with the McCann family in Belturbet, and Cormac through music, and Peter Sheridan, his comrade who's now in the US. And then I met Alan Darcy and Dara Slack, and I had come back various times with the Gonzo Theatre as well. And yeah, I'd say I haven't spent a year in the last 13, 14 years that I haven't come to Cavan for something or other. Southern land, travelling through. The sun is in the morning sky. I'm leaving the night behind, and I leave behind my crooked ways and the shadows of my mind.
Beyond the time of children running, in scents of fallen pine, peat dark pools, heather hue of ripened meadows, beyond the time of willow fern and guelder rose that grows in country lanes.
When the poem in Motown, it was just written way back in the 70s, I think it was a very early funeral. You know, there are funeral rites on the island. People, ancient families have a right to bury on the island, and it was one of those great families, and I happened to be privileged to be on the lake shore while the coffin was crossing to the island for the burial. But it was a dreadful day. It was a storm on the water, and we were all gathered around, and that was for all those developments that took place around the lake. And they set out and they put the coffin into the boat, and they set out on this very choppy lake. And I was worried, but it did seem all seemed indifferent to what was, you know, happening in the world of storm around them, because they were so preoccupied with the ritual of the occasion, you know. And then remember, the boat had to turn up lake into the storm to get across, and then eventually it was such a misty, wet day you could hardly see them, and the figures became muffled, you know, almost mythical on the far side of over on the island in the act of burial, while we were back on the shore talking about floating stones or whatever, you know.
In the neon meadows of make-believe at the rainbows,
Thank you.